position. At the lights, they're just going red, so off the gas, no point wasting all that fuel. And we're going to turn right at the lights. So mirrors, signal, and you've got to watch the BMW sticking out just a little bit. I don't really want to squeeze, but I will manage to get in alongside. And I'm going to use my mirrors to make sure I've got enough space, which I have. And now if you look in front, you will see the exit to the right, but I've got a lot of space out the front to take the unit before I make the right-hand turn. So again, I don't need to dominate any lanes. I can do it from the lane I'm in. And again, I can see that because I've got a lot of space out the front and the exit is quite wide. So I should be okay in this lane. Near side front right. Blind spot, signals on. Move to position. I've got to go deep to get the trailer past. Now it's just passing, but I've got a cyclist on that one lane, so I'm going to hold. And then I've got the red car. Now you've got to remember, you've got a 55-foot vehicle, literally, 45-foot trailer or 40-foot trailer. So you've got to get it all across. It's no good getting your front end across and blocking other people. So if in doubt, if you don't know, you don't go. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to hold. I'm still going to hold because, again, my trailer would affect these oncoming vehicles. So after that van, check, and away we go. Our filter's on. And we can make the turn. And checking the kick out from the headboard as well. Undo the steering against the left curb and the trailer will come round the curb from the right. Again, once I'm through that, I'll move out to the crown and away from the curb. I've got good vision ahead. I can see the white car disappearing around the corner. Our trailer is 14'10", 14'10". I can start to see a low bridge sign up ahead. So when we get closer, I can focus on the size. Let's have a look at the height of the bridge. We are 14'10". Mirror check, because we're braking, everybody else is braking. I can look in front of the white car that's right at the front of the queue going under the bridge now. The sign says 15'9", so we've got clearance. We can go under it safely. So again, as we come down, check the mirrors, keep the gap nice and safe. We're following the road ahead at the traffic lights. And it's on red, so again, no throttle on. It's all, at the moment, it's an automatic truck. I'll use the word coasting, but it's not actually coasting, it's in gear because it's an automatic truck. But I've done, come off the gas, just left the vehicle to just coast down the speed. So again, let's have a look at that green one as we glance at the mirrors as well. And it says A41 city centre, off to the left, no entry to straight on, so it's a bit of a weird road layout, one-way system. Move to the crown as you come to this. This is at Acock Green. Move to the crown, stay on the right. Now, as we come round here, check your mirrors, move to centre. Don't go all the way over to the right because you won't get the trailer. You've got to dominate this lane in an articulated vehicle. Keep the right-hand signal on, and then dip into the hatchets a little bit, undo the steering. That's going to get you around that corner just about. Then left signal, and then towards the hatchets. Now here, you're going to have to come into the hatchets and hold. You need the oncoming side of the road. So you must stop and hold. When it's clear, check the mirrors, check the blind spots, borrow the other side of the road when it's clear, which it is. Check the mirror and make sure the trailer's coming round, which it is. And then back into lane. And over to the crown of the road. And now the other... We're going to go right at the lights. Now again, we don't have to dominate the lanes. There's plenty of room out front to get this round there. So we'll go into lane, mirrors and signals are on. Again, we're going to keep the vehicle just about moving, so we haven't had to stop. Into the turn and check the mirrors. We're going deep in, right up to that facing Warwick Road sign. Then we can rotate to the right. And then what we're going to do is undo the steering and keep the unit to the left, to the near side curb. That brings the trailer around clear, and then once we're through, again we can move to the crown of the road. And now the other hazard at Acock Green is as you've negotiated that corner, you come up and it's 20 miles an hour. So check your mirrors, ease off the gas, bring it to 20. You must be at or below 20 as you come through, and then you must maintain 20 miles an hour as you come through the route. Checking the mirrors again at the pinch points, making sure that your trailer's coming through fine, which it is. We're still following A41 on independent drive. There was a big green sign on the back there saying third exit off the roundabout. So near side blind spot. I've kept the vehicle just about moving. We're going to signal, move to the right hand lane on approach. Dangerous roundabout, because as you come in, the car drivers do like to actually come in and around the outside of you. So the signal's on, come wide, signal left, the crossing is live. So I'm going to actually block the traffic from the left at the moment. Wait until these people are clear of the crossing. They are now clear, mirror, near side, check, away we go. And you've got a choice. Look through the back window of the bus and you'll see somebody standing up at the front. I could just see a head bobbing up and down, or I did see a head bobbing up and down at the front there. Might give you an indication that he's going to stop at the next stop, and if you can see the next stop, if there's people standing there, then obviously you can plan and look to see if you've got space and it's safe to take it and go round the bus when he does stop. There he is, mirrors, check that near side. There's nothing oncoming at the moment, so I'm not going to interfere with any oncoming traffic, so I'm going to mirror signal, maintain progress around the bus. Again, now here, he's asking you to follow the signs for Birmingham Airport. You can see the parked cars in lane 1. So I'm not going back into lane 1, and the airport sign is telling me to turn right at the light. So I've checked the mirrors, ease back on the throttle. All the mirror checks, blind spot checks done, off we go. Again, no need for excessive throttle. We're only going towards a red light anyway, so nice and smooth, that'll do us. Now, we can give a signal right, like the vehicle in front is giving, but we don't have to because it's actually a dedicated right-hand turn lane. Sometimes it's helpful to share information with oncoming traffic as well, but the cycle of these lights only allows us to turn at one time. So I've not got a signal on at the moment because it's a dedicated right-hand turn lane. I've left a nice gap between us and the vehicle in front. Near side front right blind spot. Away we go. Now, as we turn in, it's a dual carriageway. This is just after Acock's Green. And as we turn, check the mirrors, check the near side mirror for kick out. As we turn, we are a truck. We have to come into the left lane where available. Now, yes, we've got roadworks ahead. So what we're going to do here, mirror, signal, and move out to lane 2. But we've got to show the examiner that we knew which lane we should be in. And then as soon as we can see the hazard, the roadworks and the car's parked, we move out, but we use our mirrors first. Now, this part of the test route, what the examiner likes to see is as you clear all these parked cars on the near side, if that lane 1 is clear, you've got to move back in. So check your mirrors, signal. You don't have to give the left signal, to be fair, but obviously I just did because the cars are quite close behind. I don't want them undertaking me. Now, the speed limit. And as you can see, if you scan ahead, we're picking up a 50 sign. Now, you cannot exceed 40 until the vehicle is through the sign at 50. So as we check our mirrors, now we can go to gas, take it up to 50 or whatever the road conditions allow you to the limit. The examiner would like to see them speed limit changes so that you prove you're reading the signs. We are now at about 46, 47, gaining to 48. And again, we stay and remain in left lane where possible. And the reason I say that is because as we come down here on this test part of the test route, we have got the bus lane. Now, it's been suspended. If you notice, the blue signs have been painted out, and the matrix sign on the left behind the trees will read, bus lane open to be used by all vehicles. That's us, all vehicles, HGVs. We must remain left where possible. Nice and smooth on the brakes. Obviously, reading the road ahead, Okay, we're coming to a bit of a funny little roundabout. I'll call it a dog leg roundabout. On approach, it's not too bad, but on approach, come slightly left. Don't go into the cycle lane, but come as close to it as you can. I'm going to give a signal just to let the cars know that we are going to go off on that first exit. Bring it over, and if safe to do so, he's blocking. So we're going to go in, steer off to the left. Now, undo the steering as fast as you can and keep it along the right-hand curb. Then when you've done that, take it back out to the left towards the cycle lane, then up over to the right. Very tight, but you can get through there relatively okay. Take your time. At this point, the examiner may say to you, this is Chelmsley Wood, so he may say to you, please pull over at a safe and convenient location on the near side. So after the roundabout, we'll look for that. Now the oncoming car is coming through. He's in a good position, so I'm happy to go. Steer around. There we go. As we come out, crown of the road. Now, please pull over at a safe and convenient location, not the bus stop. There's a perfectly good position here. We're allowed to check the mirrors and cross over the cycle lane. It's obviously safe to do so. There's no cyclists there. And we'll pull in between these two parked cars, checking the mirrors as we come in. Straighten the vehicle up. Get the trailer in its lane so that it allows traffic to flow through. And park brake on. Now, at this point, he'll just turn around to you and he'll say, okay, driver, that's fine. He's checked your position. He's checked all your processes. On your test, between 3 and 5 times he'll do this. So now we're ready to pull away. He's saying to us, okay, driver, I would like you to follow the road ahead when it's safe to do so. So check the mirrors, wait for the gap. There's the gap. Near, front, right, blind spot. And away we go. And if you look in the rear view mirrors, we haven't interfered with anyone. We haven't slowed anybody down. We've got away. We did all the blind spot checks. We did all the mirror checks correctly. And away we go. As we come up, you can see from the roundabout side, it's a 7.5 ton weight limit to the left. Now the examiner's not going to give you a direction here, he's going to expect you to follow the signs. The sign says that I can only go left. So check your mirrors, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, and TT on the VW. Tyres to tarmac. Just inch along, but maintain that safety margin. I'm looking at what's going on the exits, what's coming in, what's happening down the sides of the vehicle. I've got another HGV behind me. I've got no cyclists or pedestrians around, no motorcyclists at the moment. Now the roundabout is clear at the moment, so again, I will put a signal on just to let them traffic know that's oncoming, where exactly I'm going. And then up against the crown, over the crown, and obviously you can see the red lights, so nice and smooth again on the brakes. TT, tyres to tarmac. VW, park brake on position 1.